After viewing this film footage, it is our hope that you will agree that the school's infrastructure is in need of dire repair and/or replacement. Tuesday, May 3rd, voters within the district will be given the opportunity to decide what path our school district will take. Either the path to new school facilities or the path to continue struggling with the dilapidated school buildings. The cost of construction for 5 new schools may be hard to conceptualize. The idea of funding a possible $80 million project may be hard to compare with any experience we may have. 58% of Warren's local construction cost would be covered if we pass this bond. This tobacco settlement funding is the best deal we have ever been entrusted. Several past bond attempts from 1999 until February of this year have not passed, perhaps because most of the voters thought it was not a good deal. The Tobacco Settlement Fund has substituted the state of Ohio's main funding source for new schools. Without this tobacco money, most of these new schools built around Southeast Ohio would not exist. The state of Ohio has had a budget crisis for a very long time. This tobacco money has been a logical substitute for lottery funding, and the state's lottery program for education has mostly been reallocated towards state programs other than school buildings infrastructure. What you see here is Logan, Ohio's new schools, which they began building about 10 years ago. The community passed a bond where tobacco money paid more than half of the construction costs. Our school's new buildings will not be identical to Logan's. Logan, Gallia, Vinton, and Morgan merely provide potential designs and models to consider for our school, and would reflect our community's desire to advance our facilities into the 21st century. In my opinion, our children would stay focused on task if the building integrity was stable. Distractions like the open room concept classroom, poor ventilation, dysfunctional restrooms, and altered classroom lesson plans are ever present due to difficulties from deficient building design. The current building design creates stress. They create stress on the teachers, administrators, custodians, and most importantly, the students. Our current building creates serious stress on our general fund, and the cost of repairing again and again is counterproductive to the school's operation. Our community's 42% matching funds to the state's 58% would help eliminate a lot of stress from the school, the teachers, and our children. And our personal household budget can adapt to this extra expense. Obviously, the cost of living is going up in all forms, and the near future is not promising much relief. But the odds are we will never be offered this assistance again. And we, as stewards of our own backyard, need to take responsibility for our own land and the schools which is available to the children of this land. We are warriors, we are a proud people, and the schools reflect the people's pride and the standard of education our children receive. Since 1960, when Warren Local was consolidated, we functioned as one school within our district. Yes, the district is made up of several communities within a fairly vast area, but for over 50 years we have endured tough times and we have continued to succeed. Many exceptional children have graduated from Warren schools and became successful in their chosen endeavors. Now we have a rare opportunity to provide a more refined and elevated school system in which students can be educated. Logan, for example, now has a unique agriculture program in which students and community members utilize the facilities. Their industrial arts program has cutting-edge technology and equipment. Sports and music programs are second to none thanks to these modern facilities. The voters of Logan, Gallipolis, MacArthur, and McConnellsville embraced the concept that education was worth the additional property tax, and they are now reaping the benefits through their respective communities. In my opinion, the May 3rd bond will provide the best solution for new construction, the betterment of student safety, and for the greater good of the community. Our simple sacrifices are manageable, and our household budget will simply adapt as it has for years. Please join us in voting yes on May 3rd to ensure Washington students and Washington County endure. We cannot change the past, but we can change the future.